I think it skipped the transition, but hello. If it didn't, it sure showed it like that. Otherwise, I think everything is where it's supposed to be. I can barely remember, so I hope it is. Why do I feel like I don't remember how to do this anymore? It's been nearly every week. A drink? Got my blankie, because it's cold. And we've got maps. How about we check those out while I try and figure out how to introduce this. Why isn't Steam open? Steam should be open. I've thought about it, and I've decided that Steam should be open. Also, my stream is very small on my screen, I feel like. It's normally bigger than that. I'm sorry, I haven't started this very well. I do still have the music overlay. Thank you, Babs. That seems like something I would miss. Also, good morning. While we wait for Steam to come up. I think everything over there should be working alright as well. I haven't checked. What if I... See, if I draw anything on the whiteboard, then I would have to remove it eventually, and I don't want to get in front of anyone's creativity. So I'll just leave it. Unless someone says it's not working at all. Okay. Half-Life is where we're starting. We're starting with HL Pyro Zone, which is strange. There's no pyros in Half-Life. There's nothing fiery about Half-Life at all, unless you make fire in the level. I assume this was deathmatch. I don't actually know. Where is it? There it is. Morning, Strider. You've got a fancy thing. I haven't seen that before. That's right, I don't know the features of my own channel anymore. That's what becoming an affiliate is. Why does that wall say this is a boring wall? Whatever. This certainly has a Crossfire feel. I'll test that out later. I really thought that was gonna break. Whoa, these doors are goddamn quick. There's a little bit of a bunch of maps in this map. Also, the level's okay. I feel like I tweaked something at some point and did not properly check the sound afterwards. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. I appreciate the applause. Problem is, I want that Egon gun back. Well, not Egon, Gorse gun back, because I want to test the veracity of that sign. Apparently Half-Life still kicks ass in 2014. Little do they know. Tanks do what tanks do. That's always a good sign. Hey, they were right. The sign wasn't lying. I don't know if you especially want to get up here, but you can. Still want to know what's up with that grating. I feel like there's a little bit of boot camp in this as well, maybe? But mostly Crossfire. People like Crossfire, and it's fair enough. Crossfire can be fun. It's a little bland, or not so much bland. I think it's a little too derivative Crossfire to be too memorable. Not like Prefab's Half-Life. This will be in our minds long after work done. Pipe example is what I'm looking for. Too cold this morning. I don't care for it. I mean, it's fair enough. These are pretty good looking pipes. Half-Life's texturing always does pipes a disservice, I think. These are pretty good on the whole, but Half-Life never makes them look quite right. Also, I see a bit of a couple of facets in some of these faces, so it does that as well. Neither of them are good. Kind of like this tent though. Why did Captain Terra go to so much effort just to make it tent to put the examples in? Seems like something he would do though. I wonder what happened to him. He just kind of vanished off the face of the earth. By the face of the earth, I mean those axes have been in a couple of maps. I'm not really sure what the deal with that is either, but yeah. Right, we'll put that on there and the other one in here, I suppose. Apparently these are prefabs for a skate park. I should ever close that test map. Okay, this sure look. I don't know if I've ever been to a skate park. Maybe once as a youth. But this all looks like the sort of thing that's probably in a skate park. So not qualified for this. There's some prefabs. Aim Solar. Regular Counter-Strike. I have noticed a distinct drop in the number of links that are broken in the vault now. Which makes sense. The newer the maps, the more likely that the websites that they were hosted on still have them, or wherever they were hosted. There's a lot of stuff that's on Game Banana now, and that's still seems to be going strong. What am I looking for? Counter-Strike. So most of the stuff that is missing was early stuff. God only knows where they were hosted. Some of those broken links don't really give you a good idea where they used to go, because they link to some website trying to sell you the domain or something like that. It's always a safe bet that any animals of any kind in Counter-Strike is pretty much impervious unless they're a chicken. Animals are stronger than people. Well, there was those couple of cows in that one map that keeled over when they got shot instantly, and then got back up when you shot them again. I don't know why I remember that so strongly. I think that was otherwise a fairly unremarkable map. This didn't feel like this sort of stream area with these weird floodgates, quite frankly. A little out of character compared to the rest of this map, which seems fairly... like, the further you get from the center of the map, the less stock standard, relatively lack of detail aim map you get. You get out here, it actually looks kind of, you know, reasonably nice out there. With some nice detail. And then you get into those back rooms and there's a bit more detail in there, but out here it's your average aim map with crates and nonsensical walls. It's a bit of a strange one, that one. DE Terrace Hill. I can barely see my broken links down there, so I hope I don't miss anything. Otherwise, I'll look like a bit of tits. You know, more than usual. And I set myself a high bar. So is Counter-Strike? Yes. Okay, I was worried there for a second that everything went in the maps folder, but I don't think it did. DE Terrace Hill. We really are getting through the vault, in general. There's only... I think there's less than 24 pages left. Which might sound like a lot, but we've gone through way more than that over the course. Kind of forgotten what I was looking for. I remember it started with DE. And it had 2 words. God damn it. No, I've lost it. Pardon me. DE Terrace Hill. Where is it? Oh, I guess I did. Clearly I did actually mess it up when I copied it over. One way or another. God only knows what it did before. It highlighted the folders but didn't copy anything, I guess? Story, workers of the town, Terrace Hill, worked like ants. Okay, good. Workers uprising. That street... Is it just me or is there something weird about this street lamp? I feel like the light part of it is too dark, even if it's off. There's only so much you can do with a model like that. Try not to linger around the licensed music, no doubt. I don't know about this effect. It just looks like a light version of a Dark Souls fog gate. Come out here and there's a counter-terrorist. Why is there a target painted on top of the fountain? See, these ones look a bit better with their... I mean, there's still something weird about just a featureless globe on top, but then some lights are like that, and that's probably just me. I think probably could have had one of them on at some point. Wouldn't have made that much difference. Pardon me, I did not sleep well last night. I think this effect could be better. I think what it really needs is to have a little more transparent and multiple of them so it fades a little better. Rather than just a harsh transition from being behind the light and in the light. That's what I'd do anyway. I know what the hell I know. If I know so much about mapping, where's all my maps? It's a good question. I don't know who asked it, but I think I asked that actually. DE New Horizon. Or New Horizon. Dunno Horizon. That's how I'm gonna pronounce that. I still feel the tendency to always try and check the file names to make sure it's named the same as the map in the vault, but I feel like that hasn't really been necessary for a while. Most of the names are pretty much as you'd expect. Thanks people. Prevent terrorists from bombing the secret military base in the air. Okay. Why do they have a base in the air? This is familiar. Was this one of the ones in one of those tournaments? Or am I thinking of a different map? It's definitely got a look. There's some nice use of colour going on. Not overpowering, but helping define things. And yet we can never escape the crates. There's no horses here, Abby. Also, good morning. I assume that was your way of saying good morning. I still haven't really explained why there's a military base in the air, but I don't think they're going to get around to that. Oh look, Abby probably likes this. Keep this door. What door? Keep what door closed? Dr. Pep. Dr. Pepsi. Is Dr. Pepper owned by Pepsi? They've both got Pep. This certainly is. Is this one of the maps that was in the one of those tournaments? This is very familiar. I'm sure I recognize this in some vague memory. But what's the justification for this? What happened here? Right. Yes, I thought I remembered it. It's really quite nice looking. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up in the chat. There's a lot going on. Yes, okay. It was featured in one of the tournaments. Video. Why is this clipped? It's all clipped, isn't it? There's nowhere to fall off. Surely part of the fun would be being able to get knocked away by grenades. Does that actually happen in Counter-Strike, or am I thinking of PUBG? Grenades will, at least when we played PUBG, grenades were weird in that. They did more damage from just launching you with so much momentum that you hit the ground and died than the actual grenade did. That was weird. It's a good looking map. I feel like that screenshot does not do the rest of the map justice. But that's what they chose, so who am I to argue? Oh, it was made for a contest. Floating City. Half-Life. Is that... Was that one map that people were really annoyed by? Or am I... The map is named Floating City something. That's how you know you're delving into quality. I suppose it would have been deathmatch. Weapons just lying around, that's how you know it's deathmatch. I know I can fall off of there, but I'll... Oh boy. Remember when everyone started with maps like this? With just brushes that make no goddamn sense because you didn't know how to make it make sense yet? Oops. Oh great, now I'll never know what's up there. I don't want to have to climb up that again. Oh, this is the same building except there's a battery on every step. That seems unbalanced. Who am I to argue? There's all the trip mines. Am I so bad at this? You tell I'm bad at jump maps if I can't even manage that. Pretty much a given that this would be the reward. That has to be a teleporter.
Power assist movement activated.
Teleporter with all the good stuff on it and no lighting. See, I was going to jump up here. Now I know I don't have to. I was thinking that was going to be a massive charger, but nope. What are those? They were there before I fell down. They're not jibs. Are those batteries that fell through the floor? They are too. Okay, sure. Why not? Might as well. X Half-Life Deathmatch. I think I went through the trouble of getting all this, but I don't know anything about it. If it has a bunch of maps, then I'm obviously not going to play all of them. I'll just try and get a sample of maps. Okay, but sure seems like there's going to be a lot of maps. Less than it seems, but we'll find some. There's a stop music button on the main menu. That's nice. I never thought I needed that, but I needed that. I cranked the MP3 volume down a bit, I think, but other than that, I'm sure it's fine. Does this have actual levels? Clearly says deathmatch.
Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System.
Okay, I guess you can just also play regular Half-Life in it. Not sure why you'd label it. Well, whatever. Do any names leap out to people? Because I'm not going to play all of these. It's a okay. Let's see if it's facing. If this. Oh god. This sure looks like facing worlds. I don't know what these player models are. Right mouse button is jump.
Combat shotgun acquired.
What are you doing? Are you an enemy? Let's say yes.
Fragmentation.
Okay, let's not take these bots for too much, I guess.
Enemy flag.
Sorry, what'd that grenade do? There's so much just stuff going on, it's difficult to follow.
Experimental end.
still... Why is right mouse button jump?
Enemy flag.
Is that a binding people have? I have to turn it off because otherwise I'm going to keep pressing it. Mouse 3 is secondary attack? This is clearly a Gorse gun of sorts, right? So it is only a stop music button, it's not a restart music button.
High velocity.
I like how it doesn't actually finish what it's saying. Oh god, it doesn't. I don't think it changes the sensitivity when you zoom in at all, so... Whoa. What happened? God. Didn't have drop off? I don't even need to shoot them. What is happening? Right mouse bump. Jump is a default quick 3? I don't remember that. Well, I don't believe you, I just don't remember it. Where's the Redeemer? Come on.
Laser guided rock.
Isn't that a... That sound is from something. What's that sound from? Why don't I remember? I feel like this is something I should know. Oh, that's that gun. Still not sure what's up with these grenades. I killed someone, I guess. What? It's gonna kill me that I don't know what this... Is that the laser gun from Serious Sam? Why? I wonder if this is actually a Redeemer. No, it's got a bunch of shots. There's a laser sight, but I could barely see it right next to me, let alone down there.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Well, this is what it advertised itself as. Except also annoying.
Experimental energy weapon.
What's this? That a bad version of that one Quake 3 weapon?
Fragment.
Is this a different grenade? It is a different grenade. What? I have so many questions and I don't know how to answer them. Do I have a translocator? That'd be nice. I could not stand to play this for very long. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not particularly familiar with any of the Unreal tournaments beyond Unreal Tournament 2004. How do I get up there without a translocator? could try doing this, but it's not going to work. It's a fair bit more force than I need. Look at these idiots. Well, at least that one is an actual Unreal Tournament model, isn't it? I'm not sure what what's going on with the rest of these.
Your team has the enemy flag.
Help. Like, that's not even the right direction to take the flag.
Experimental hypervelocity projectile
It's a
weapon.
different Gorse gun? Or rather, the normal Gorse gun, I guess? Dare I try and see what... I'm sure brilliant sound effects happened if you try and capture the flag. Ooh, that might be able to do it. If I can place it right.
Weapon acquired. High velocity stealth crossbow.
Is this a different crossbow as well?
Experiment.
In this launcher?
Weapon
Oh wait, no, I can't. I just want to see what that long jump module that's reskinned actually does. That's all I want to... I don't seem to be in any danger from these bots. I don't even know what that does. Did it just change the colour? How are you supposed to hit anything? I'm not sure. But
hypervelocity
then I'm not really the
projectile
person
weapon.
to figure that one out. No. Is it just a long jump mod? Why'd they bother reskinning it if it's just a long jump module? I hate everything. Just generally. Let's find a different map. What else? Anything else interesting that's probably familiar from a different game? I see a poison garden. Do we think that's Rimrooks? It'd have to be, surely. Yes, this looks familiar. I don't even know what that did. I don't even know what the junk in the corner here is. Do we think they got... That's a difficult question. Pretty sure that's directly from Unreal, isn't it? These bots seem entirely functional.
Toxic projectile weapon.
It's like a Hornet gun, E-gun gun? Except I can't hit people with it, and sometimes it changes from green to blue, and I'm not sure why. This is only giving me more questions.
Fragmentation grid.
I've a rat, I guess? Some sort of vampire devil rat? Maybe? If I ever find where the bots are.
Laser activated.
Assume this is just a trip mine.
Experimental energy weapon. Automatic grenade launcher.
You get life.
Weapon acquired.
I don't know. I don't know where the rat is. I can't even test that now. Is this just a bio rifle? It's pretty janky, but that is a bio rifle. And I killed myself with it.
Acquired.
So that checks out.
Chemical projectile launcher. Remote activated.
I can't keep playing this. I can't.
Unidentified bio.
Oh, is that a rat? Does that just give me a selection of weapons, maybe? And a bomb, I guess? Suppose that's supposed to be a satchel? Can I pick that back up? Let's say no. Come on, let's see the rat, and then I'm gonna stop playing this because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Just snarks, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, that is serious Sam's grenade launcher, isn't it? I didn't even put that together. So I'm gonna read the chat now and figure out what else is stolen from other games and maps and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this. I guess this is supposed to be the link gun. It's just a rocket, I guess. Flamethrower, I guess it's got two different modes of fire that make an audibly different sound. But don't seem to do anything different, as far as I can tell.
Energy weapon.
Alt fire actually does something, but not clear what.
High velocity.
DM Albatross, okay. Is this something you... Oh, there's no Albatross. There's an ancient box. There are some neat effects. There are some cool looking things about this. Though it's a bit of a mess. But yeah, I could not stand to play this for more than 5 minutes, I don't think. Not with everything else it has on there. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that seems like it would be like a completely recognizable from a different game map. What if I do one of these domination ones? Forest? You never know, it might be Takara Forest, or whatever that is. Unlikely. See, I don't want to leave the music on because God knows where it's from. It's just gonna get my shit muted. Can I help you? I feel like... I don't know.
First blood.
Guess we've got swords. Guess you're on my team. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I assume this glowing point on this obnoxiously large minimap is somewhere we have to capture? Just by touching it, I suppose? Pretty sure you had to stand on it in the game mode I'm familiar with. Unless I'm thinking of something else. Also, it doesn't look like there's any weapons to pick up here. Ugh. I don't doubt that for a second, Pebs, that the music is all stolen. I don't doubt that most of this is stolen. I'm not saying no work went into fitting it all together, but yeah. Episode 2 mod, 12 absent men. So there are like 4 different uploads of this mod on the vault, as far as I could tell, and I downloaded 3 of them. As far as I can tell, there's 3 betas. For some reason, beta 3 had two uploads. And there's not actually a finished product. I have no idea what this is. Where's my other folder? Did I close it? What was I thinking? The question is, which one of the 3 in this folder is going to be the one I actually want? I think it's this one. Pretty sure this was the first one I downloaded. This is just a couple of maps. I would have thought this would be... Let's read the description. Oh, episode 2 mod. First one is the trial, featuring cutscenes, a quote-unquote trial sequence, prison escape section, mod currently beta stage. I guess this is just a collection of maps. Possibly not that end test opti, but we'll see. Who can say? I mean, Doodle probably could. For Half-Life 2, Episode 2, maps, and that doesn't work, as I well know. Do I need this .back file? I don't know what that is. I'll copy it, but I don't know what it is. First run, Dew House 1. Was there ever a point in time on the internet where things like the troll face and all that were actually funny? Because I've never known it to be. Map, due, house 1. I pressed shift with a flourish, expecting that to do something. If I had a house with a watermelon in it, that is 100% what I would do with it. They're here, apparently. Must have left a weapon around here. Surely I would know. I don't know the work that they said this was from, so... It's in here somewhere. It's right in front of the door. I think it's the watermelon, personally. A valiant effort was put up. They just shot me, I guess, a lot? Must have been rubber bullets, I guess? I wonder how long this is. I can see the box. Yeah, I... This bodes well. How to tell what's supposed to be said by me or by other people. I pressed both buttons. It's shades of grey. I assume the base material is this nuanced. I like how the text keeps trying to fade out while it's still on the screen. And it doesn't work. Wasn't this 12? It's 12 absent men is what it was called. By one doodle. I've seen this map. This was the map where we wound up in gas and there was nowhere to go. Was this supposed to load? What's the map name? I need to know. I forget, wasn't there a command to tell you what map you're on? Status? Was it? No, that... Oh, due prison map. I think that was one of them. I'm just gonna check. Okay, apparently this is one we haven't played before. Despite its very familiar appearance. Like, I literally couldn't move forward. Why are you shoving me? guess it's Half-Life 2 now. Is it just me or is the HUD different? Or has it just been that long since I played a proper episode 2 map? Why did they have a battery? It's just like sticks? Why were they giving me battery? The volume at. Sounds quiet. Maybe I've just got my headphones down. Let me know if it's quiet. I would have had my gun drawn before I'd opened up the door, knowing what I was getting into. But maybe that's me. Yeah, that actually worked. That's nice. I tried to hold Alt fire for quick pistol shots. I guess that's not a Half-Life 2 thing. Wait. Abby says Combine Sun 6 have always been batteries. Is that actually true? Have I just never known that? Half-Life 2 is pretty easy on the whole, isn't it? I don't remember an outdoor section in that other map I played.
Minor lacerations.
Are there head crabs in this thing he was taking from? It seems unlikely. I think I vaguely remembered that door. I was just as confused how to open it then as well. Because for some reason that's got a lever on the wall rather than just opening it. What are they doing? I remember there being fairly lengthy setup turrets, wait for bullshit to attack you area in here. Where are the turrets? Let me in. It's lucky that we just happen to be able to pick up some turrets that shoot them instead of us. It's very convenient. It's one of those rare cases doing this stream where I might actually need the health and armor. Why wouldn't it go forwards? Should do for now. Unfortunately, I remember this sequence being rather long, so I'm an expert turret technician in that I know how to pick turrets back up. This is a turret flank. It's working rather well. Whoops. Tried to grab the grenade and grab the turret. How are there so many guns and so few corpses? I mean, I know why, but how? This section is way too long. Way too long. All the turret sections in Half-Life 2 and Episode 2 and whatever else. Ooh. Fancy weapon selection. Wow. Can I like... Stop throwing out man hacks. Pain in the ass. Has to work sooner or later. These Combine really are idiots, aren't they? Something's not directly in front of them. They're useless. Can I be out of this area yet? Ow. What if I cram a turret in the vent poking out? Can it shoot from there? Well, I have grenades. Almost too quiet. It's been almost too quiet for about a second by the time I said that. Right, I remember this. I wasn't expecting a hunter. Oh, I need more ammo than I have. If there aren't autosaves... Time for no clip. Good God, why would you inflict this upon someone? I don't even know where I went. Right, for some reason one of these doors is locked and the other isn't. God. Oh, sorry. SV cheats 1. God. No clip. I'm not doing that again. I'll just nip in here, get all these guns, set this off so it matters. There you go, that's my support. Right about here should do it. Right in this shitty door. I wonder if there's plot here now. Oh, and they don't let you get past the fan anymore. Still doesn't explain where the gas comes from. I guess through the vents in the floor. Who here has actually played Alex? I know Strider has. I guess the implication is that the player character is actually just a murderer? I don't know.
Unregistered weapons detected. Confiscation sealed.
Rick, go in the bathroom to find a crowbar. That looked too goofy to be dramatic, I'm sorry. Am I dead now? I got gassed. Clearly I wasn't just in a church getting murdered. Apparently, Kafka's The Trial is a roller coaster. What if you put this on? No? Okay. Why do I have a gun? I notice I can't use it. Also, I'm not sure what's going on here either. I didn't even notice them. I'm so distracted by all the details that I still can't do anything, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. This mod was unfinished, so maybe this is just it? Am I supposed to get murdered? Seems unlikely. I have an offering. I'm gonna say this map's broken. It was bound to happen sooner or later. How many levels did we do? This was from that other one, wasn't it? Must be. Okay, let's say I'm done. Precise NPC control was probably what that mod needed. Doorbuster VMF. Just doesn't tell me when things happen. Wish it would. Map shows you how to control your NPCs better than scripted sequences. Covers making the Combine not shoot at you. Making Combine Soldier bust through the door. Precise NPC movement. Making Combine Soldier shoot at anything you want. Oh, wait. Shouldn't be Half-Life 2 anyway. It should be Episode 2. What? Why is this suddenly not working? Did they break Hammer at some point? Sure, this is how I normally did it. That says an App2 bin specifically. No. Why does it suddenly want files that aren't there for some reason? Also, there's totally a game info thing. Is it in the wrong place? Okay, Steam apps, common, Half-Life 2, episode 2, game info txt, which is right there. Hammer bat. I mean, it's either a hammer or a bat, surely. No? How can the file be there and it says it's missing? If I open it as an administrator, maybe it's having trouble with permissions? Nope. No, it is not. How strange. I totally don't care enough to actually sort this problem out. Alright, we're back into the CSGO maps, I believe. DE 2-story. Oh god, what's happening there? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even been looking at the whiteboard. I can only assume that's... I don't know who's doing this. I only vaguely disapprove because you can't do that on a real whiteboard. And this is a real whiteboard. Look, there's one of those duster things right there. That's how you know. Map, DE. Hopefully my stream is not just completely shitting itself. It's probably that one. Did the head crab turn into a zombie over there? Is that what I missed? I know there was a head crab there before. Okay, let's say yes. Is that Anne Irby? It's all very silly. I'm not allowed to get distracted like this. Oh, my arm's hurt. No bots for me, please. How can I get rid of this warm-up time? Warm-up end. Okay, there's just a command for it. That's good. This is a good park. Who knew that all this stream needed was a little bit of animation? Sort of a weird workshop-y, not workshop, like loading on a second level sort of a deal up here. Not sure what's up with that. This whole structure is, quite frankly, baffling. Yes, I'm aware there's a door. I always like that it's always this stack of weird little, like, potatoes and stuff. All throughout Source, it's a particular stack of boxes of groceries just sitting in someone's house for some reason. Now that window really sold that bullet. There's no way it should have shattered like that. It's like it got hit by a cannonball, but it got hit by a bullet. Wow, I shot all those boards and failed. Sorry, I didn't realize that was a goal. I think we've seen enough of this one. I don't know if I'm in a good position to judge whether a Counter-Strike global offensive map is good or not. Death Run Devil? Devil? Not Devil. Devil. Why would it be Devil? Okay, it's DEVL1 there, it's DEVLI here. And it's 1 again here. Okay, Counter-Strike, let's go. Just take me back to the top. I suppose that's what the home button is for, but too late now. Wait, why am I in the maps folder's map folder? How did I manage that? Did I put the devil thing in the right thing? Okay, I did. Death Run Devil 1. Now the zombie has googly eyes, I guess. The problem is I don't know who's doing what over here. I know who's allowed in there. I don't know who's actually doing the drawing. That zombie seems like a strider to me, but I don't know for sure. The rest I couldn't tell. This one just here seems like a Pebs to me. Oh, the zombie's there. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay. We're very slow green. Death Run maps. I don't know. I don't know if I should be. I can't quite tell what those images are at a distance, and I'm worried that if I get closer, it's going to be something that shouldn't be on Twitch. So I'm going to back on up into this area, just in case. While continuing to stare directly at the map itself, like the world's biggest prude. don't even know what that did other than shake the screen. This is unpleasant to look at. Is he not even doing anything now? Stuff's just shaking and I'm not sure what it's supposed to be doing. I've seen enough. Oh god. I had 2 bases 1.3. Apparently we're playing this map again. There's a 7-zip file inside of a zip folder. That's always good. I guess one of these is for TFC and the other is up for. Let's play the TFC one because we have not played a TFC map in a while. A long while, actually. We really haven't seen many of those lately. I assume it's TFC, it says it over there. And yet it doesn't have a prefix like the op4 one does. I can only assume whoever's doing that is doing it by just mashing visibility buttons constantly. Why is TFC immune to prefixes? Surely it all helps it be understood. Even TF2 had prefixes. I like how it's still called Scientist Hunt 1 though. I'm an engineer this time for some reason. So my mouse sensitivity seems weirdly low. So go ahead and knock that up a touch. Feels a bit better. I'm an engineer, shouldn't I be fixing this? I think it always, and I say this like I played that much TFC to begin with, but quite frankly, it always bothered me that the inventory icon for the wrench looks nothing like the actual wrench. These are completely different. Okay, this is where I spawned, I guess. Are there 2 grenades? Oh, yeah, it's there. Grenades were always weird to me. Haven't I got... Guess. I have no idea how TFC works. I should stop just doing shit. That can't be interesting. On the other hand, it's this map again. It's probably more interesting than seeing that once again. What's a capture the flag one? Oh, 3 stages. Sentry gun. I see what you mean. KAS1. Not the most helpful name, but... Every now and then there's a lull in the maps, but there's nothing especially interesting happening. And I apologize for that, but obviously it's not necessarily within my control. Not unless there is some serious chat banter. But there isn't at the moment. It's just watching whatever's going on over here, I think. This map looks okay, I guess. Well, it's got some custom textures at least. DM Research Vessel Beta. Is that how you spell vessel? Are we? 5970. Apparently a Half-Life deathmatch map. Have we got any more Half-Life related drawings down here? How about someone do their best hound eye? I'm curious. This has a certain aesthetic to it. I don't like that you have to jump onto this, but it's one small thing. Why's that button so far away? Also, why doesn't it... I'm gonna say, why doesn't it do something? But I can hear something happening. Sure, why not? There's some cool stuff going on in here. I don't know what it is, but I hope to find out. I wonder how much that download was textures. I suppose textures wouldn't be that big, relatively speaking. Maybe this is a really long water wave sound loop. Fine. Ah yes, Bees Island. This won't be the funk vehicle I want it to be. Wait. I need to get in here. That's more important than the train. Oops. I don't think I held crash at all. Water is sometimes a real pain. Oh, I apologize deeply. Okay, I just saw what Irby's doing over there. That's... At least I assume Irby. I gotta stop guessing he's doing this because I've gotten it wrong nearly every time. Turn that valve and something sounds like it's happening somewhere. Is the place exploding now? Oh, this seems like it get real squirrely real quickly. This probably isn't worth seeing if I can get up here, right? Even if I manage to make it all the way up to the top, there's a lip that I wouldn't be able to get over. That's some sort of influence. I like these cable textures. Even though I'm pretty sure this one's upside down. Cables don't tend to hang upwards. This is a pretty big map. Who made this? This Striker? Just imagine that. You press a button, nothing happens for a second, and then you just get launched upwards. It's just an RPG receptacle. I don't even know what the point of this room is. I wonder if there's a second receptacle. There is. Okay. What about this window? That's never gonna happen. I think I've seen enough. There's some interesting visuals going on. Would I want to play on it? I don't know. Apparently it is 1:34, and by 1:34 I mean that's how many hours and minutes I have been at this. It is 9:36 in time words. So before we play 12 Absent Men again, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Right after I've saved my place. So yeah, that's the end of the thing. If there's anything you want to do right now, you better do it before I close the stream down in about 10 seconds. As usual, I'm going to be back with more Dark Souls in about close to 20 minutes now, around the turn of the hour, let's say. What I don't know is if my computer can actually handle the next Dark Souls, and streaming at the same time, I should say. So we'll see how that goes. It could be a very short stream, but we'll find out. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you all in 20 minutes.